is the Dublin Special Master.
Live and direct.
Breakfast with CubCamTV.
Trickstar Radio.
What's happening, people? We're back inside the building. Just gone at 33 minutes past 8 here on Trickstar Radio. It's a pleasure to be back inside the building as we continue our interview series, looking at conversations with different artists from around the world, following what they do, and of course looking into their most recent releases. This morning, we've got someone I'm very excited to have on the show with us, someone whose music I've been following for a short while now and have been loving every single release that's been landing, a regular on the Pull Up 30. We have Lavisch on the phone with us. How are you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm great.
Thanks for having me.
Each and every time. It's great to have you on the show. I love doing these international calls as well. Just so people are aware, obviously there's a bit of a time difference. What's the time over there currently?
It's apparently 2:33 a.m.
In the morning.
In the AM.
In the AM. Wow. Well, thank you for staying up basically, so you can come on the show. Obviously,
that's okay, man. That's okay. It's my pleasure.
Obviously, it's EP launch day for yourself, so it must be quite exciting over there. First of all,
yes, it is.
Before we get into a bit of a conversation about the EP, which I'm really, really excited to get into, just so people are aware, obviously we have quite a wide listenership on this show when it comes to kind of different styles and different genres. We have so many different artists involved. Just so people are aware, do you want to give us a bit of background into Lavisch as an artist, obviously, and your sort of route into making music more than anything else?
Well, first of all, I'd say I've got my name from Bounty Killer himself. I started singing at the age of 6, recorded at the age of 12.
Wow.
That's me recording my first song. Professionally, I started at age 16, where I took it to the streets. So I said, okay, I'm going to do it properly now. Venture off from that, I voiced a single called Good Friends, Hard to Find. Did a couple more recordings. I did one with Jugglers as well, and here I am now working with Luigi Society, which I can say I'm happy for. And Lavisch have a lot more in store to do, and have a lot more in store coming. Like we say, we have an EP today dropping. So
amazing,
yeah.
Amazing. I mean, that's such an early age to kind of starting singing, and obviously then kind of starting your career so early. Obviously having that Bounty Killer influence as well. It's so sick to kind of watch that sort of journey unfold, and then obviously getting into where we are now with this brand new EP launching. Before we talk about the bulk of the EP in general, you've had a very, very solid run of singles prior to the EP coming out. Do you want to talk me through the kind of response that you've been having to the songs you've been putting out there recently?
Well, I can say I'm getting good response. I can say I've seen stuff change. I can say Lavisch is going forward now. Overwhelming feeling. Everybody's so supportive, and I want to say thank you. I really need it, and I want to say thank you to all my fans, all my listeners. I really want to say thank you as well. Thanks to everybody who supports me and believe in me as well.
100%.
The feeling is great. The feeling is great.
I mean, the response from what I've seen has been crazy. The views are going through the roof. The general kind of reaction to the tunes as well. People seem to be getting so involved with what you're doing. Like, how many people are kind of messaging you out of the blue, going, "I'm loving this one. I'm loving this one." Is it like quite a regular thing now?
I can say my music is universal. It's very relatable. I've got DMs where people telling me, "Yo, your song make me feel so much better. I've been having a bad day today, and I have better days on repeat." And wow, it made me feel much better, and that makes me feel good that I'm doing something that impacts people. So it's a really good feeling.
100%. No, I agree, and I feel that's what it's all about at the end of the day, isn't it? It's all about just making people feel happy with the sounds you're creating, and you're creating some fantastic stuff. Obviously, for the last sort of month and a half, 2 months or so, I've been following what you've been doing very closely with the sort of run of singles, obviously playing a few on the Pull Up 30, highlighting a few as well, and it's been wicked to see, just in general, your fan base, how involved they've been getting with things. Obviously, the EP drops today, which is what we're mainly here to talk about, and it's been great listening through it. How long did it take to put the project together from the first sort of conversation till today?
Not long. Not very, very long, can I say. I really want to say thanks to the artists as well. Every artist will put the magic on it. I want to say thank you. But the EP never take long for put together. My team was ready. I was ready. Vocals was ready. Song them ready. And beats were ready. We just put the magic together, worked together, and collaborated with people who wanted to work, and it just happened. And here goes magic.
Amazing. I mean, talk me through a typical kind of Lavish studio session. Like, what's the sort of process like for you? Like, is everything already done before you get there, or are you someone who'll sit in the studio and kind of write when you're there?
Well, it depends on the moment. Let's say it depends on the moment and what time I got the beat. If I got the beat from before, crazy man, I go in that and just voice. That would be a total different story. I just go in the studio and just me voicing. As long as Lavish has a beat and studio session, it's crazy.
100%.
We do music till the morning. You know?
Well, yeah, it's obviously it's very early in the morning over there for this one, and as I said, it's great to get you on the line and kind of talk through the process more than anything else. We opened up with a tune called No Reward, which we've been playing on Breakfast for quite a while now. I've been loving spinning that one. Talk me through that one, and again the response to that tune. Like it seems like that's one that's definitely picked up a lot of attention.
When I recorded No Reward, I think I did a freestyle video, if I'm correct, before I voiced it. And the crowd was like, oh, nice. Like, everybody was like, yeah, the impact was good. So I'm like, we just said, you're going to voice this. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to voice it. Went and did the magic and did the video and got a couple spins, airplays, and everybody told me, I hear the song, it was so good. Because not just the message, everybody could understand. Because them still can't get no reward, no. It was just easy and simple to get them to listen because everybody could relate to the words.
100%.
It's really catchy,
It's so catchy. I mean, this is something that I've always found quite interesting with a lot of dancehall music in general, a lot of bashment. There's a lot of these sounds which they're very catchy to listen to first time, but then also when you actually extract the meaning and you break down the lyrics behind it, there is a real relatability to that. Is that something you spend quite a while working on, or is it something that just kind of comes naturally to you?
Storyline. I don't voice unless I have a storyline or a concept. And each storyline has to connect. First verse has to connect to the chorus. Chorus has to connect to the second verse as well. Storyline is a main impact. You have to have a wide imagination to do music. That's where concept comes from.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense. I mean, this is the thing that I've loved about this album so much. Listening through it for the first time, EP album, whatever we're going to call it, because it's quite a long, sort of solid body of work. And I think the thing I enjoyed about it was there wasn't a track on there which felt sort of out of place. It felt fully like a completely well-rounded body of work. We are going to get into another tune next, again, which I'm really, really keen to talk about. This one, Never Forget, obviously alongside Zaga, Luigi Society, and Dub Acom. Talk to me about this one, how it came together, and obviously the studio sessions behind it. How did it come together?
Well, I remembered Lavish recorded the session and I'm like, okay. I went home, I listened to the song properly, and then my manager said to me, I really like the song. And I'm like, I like the song too. It's really nice. I think Dub Aka messaged me and say, the song is fire, the song is so good. I'm like, okay, this is a good look from, the two producers like the song. It has a vibe. I think it can work. And I am so shocked if I say thanks to Zaga. He just heard it, decided he's gonna jump on it, and there goes magic. Mad.
So it was that simple. Yeah, he just heard it and jumped straight on it.
It's just realness. That's all. We just kept it real and we work.
Amazing. Well, we're going to jump into this one right about now. Really, really excited to get into it. Just before we do, though, just so people are able to kind of follow what you're doing and obviously stay up to date with everything Lavish online, what is the best place for people to follow you online in regards to Instagram and stuff like that?
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, everything. It's Lavish, Lavisch. Let me spell that again. Lavisch official.
Fantastic stuff.
Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter, my TikTok, everything. It's Lavisch Official. Lavisch Official.
Fantastic stuff. Well, we're going to jump into this tune now. It goes by the name Never Forget, off the brand new project from Lavisch, which does drop today. This one featuring Zaga, Luigi Society, and Dub Acom. It's just gone 18 minutes to 9 here on Trickstar Radio. We're live inside the building. This is Breakfast with Kovu. Make sure you're sticking around. There's still plenty more on the way.
This is Breakfast with Kovu, bringing you them morning flavours on Trickstar Radio.
Trickstar Radio.